Hi everyone, this is a video review of the Transformers Reactivate, Bumblebee, and Starscream. As you can see, I've got both figures and the box in front of me. So I'm going to get the figures out of the way. We'll take a look at the box first, as usual, and then put that off to the side for the rest of the video and focus on the figures themselves. Got this at from one of Toy Arena's warehouses for $65. Inside you can see a bigger picture of the characters, and on the bottom just some more information. Reactivate on the top, and you can see some I believe these are screenshots from when the game was in development. I'm not sure how these will look when the actual game comes out. Right now, as of recording and uploading this video, they haven't come out yet. Let's take a look at the instructions. Here they are. I've said in my Soundwave and Optimus Prime video that that the Optimus seemed to be between Leader and Voyager size, sort of like an Ultra size from the old days, and because of that, his transformation took up 2 pages, since it seemed most of the budget went toward Prime, whereas Soundwave just seemed like more of a small shell former. Here it looks like they get equal page space. Let's see. So it seems like the budget was distributed between them evenly. Starscream has more steps, but his transformation will feel simpler once you start doing it. It's not much different from previous Starscream figures, whereas if you've had previous Starscream figures before, whereas the Bumblebee feels like something new. Of course, this is a unique design as far as Bumblebee figures go. All right, so it still looks cool. Like how you got the nice bumper on the chest. The guns are kind of small, but what you can do is take this. We got the blaster for Prime. You can stick this in here, and it fits perfectly in here, just perfectly. Like no wiggling like there was on the Prime. It fits absolutely perfectly. You guys know I just put the power of the Prime's ion blaster in my Reactivate Prime, because that fits in perfectly as well, because the stock, because there's a sort of similar notch here where if you put it into the hand, the stock doesn't hit the sleeve. Part of the Prime's blaster is designed that way too, which is why I use it with that figure. And right, might seem sort of weird, I guess. I did try some of the weapons from Red Cog. The handle seems very thick, had a hard time fitting in, and I was worried that if I forced that in, it would expand the peg hole so that this blaster would no longer fit in. So it does look weird, but better than him having another character's gun, because this is undoubtedly the Iron Blaster, but still better than the handgun. You can also store these in the back. I haven't tried it yet. Usually don't care much for weapon storage. Then yeah, some nice looking wings here, which is cool. Which was a cool way they handled all that kibble. And here's a Starscream. Really like Really like the shape of these wings. They're shorter and longer, just like Armada Starscream's wings, which is cool. And I do like how you put the null rays on the forearms. This gives it much more much better degrees of movement. You may notice there's a strong resemblance between Reactivate Starscream and the concept art used for Starscream in the initial pitch for Transformers Prime. Definitely see some similarities. Such as the cannons on the forearms, the shape of the chest, and the shape of the shins, and the blue stripe going down them. Whereas I think Bumblebee is a completely new design for this game. Anyways, let's get on to the transformation. Start with Bumblebee. I think this is, in my opinion, the more complex one. I think the blasters are supposed to go on the arms. I'm not going to worry about that. Well, actually, let's see. According to the instructions, they go in this way. But anyways, I'm not going to bother with that during the transformation. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is unlock the unfold chest section. So where I can get really confusing. What basically you're trying to form the Bumblebee's head. I mean, not Bumblebee's head. I mean the front hood of the vehicle. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to get this part out. I think I got figured out. Just want to push this down. Then all right, took a look at the instructions again. Seems like I got it wrong. I actually need to push this section up. Get the head down. You're trying to form the front of the cab here. So See if I can get stuff. See if I can get most of this stuff lined up. What you're supposed to do is these legs. So you want to fold these up. I don't remember what to do with these feet though. You're always supposed to get these in. I only transform these at once, honestly, but it's kind of fun figuring it out on camera. I said kind of. I really wish I would remember all this better. I think it's important to show you because it's kind of difficult to figure out just by looking at the instructions, and you want to get these fists, these arms in. You want to these in. Oops. Some tabs you want to go push in here. Then of course you want to, and then the next step is obvious. You want to line up the sides of the they'll come out, and then you have this sort of modern looking sports utility vehicle. Very cool. Really like the front bumper and these blinds on the window. Really help to conceal the fact there's not actually a driver in the Bumblebee with these tinted windows. It's a nice touch, as is the stripes on one side. Very cool. You're supposed to keep the guns stuck in here, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'll be putting it back into, whoops, get these shoulders down too. Hold on. I need to fix this. You can push the head more here, hide it better. Let's get it back into vehicle mode again. Right, here it is. I'm gonna transform it back while the transformation of Bumblebee is still fresh on my mind. I'm gonna move on to Starscream just yet. But in my opinion, this is, well, I'll say right now, in my opinion, this is the harder one to transform. Starscream one, well, I'll talk about that once we get to it. It's hard to, the way the chest transforms, it's kind of, what else? Looking for a word, over-engineered, or a little over-engineered. No, still Still seems pretty convoluted to me, but it's nice to get a fresh. But I know some people just love challenge. This one. So we're just gonna get this figured out and not worry about it for the rest of the video. Make sure the head is tabbed into this panel here. I wonder if the back is there's anything wrong with it. No, I think we're good for now. So I'm glad. Just feel around. Right, I'm glad that's over and done with. So let's move on to Starscream. It's transformed. This way. Get the hands out of the way. If this transformation feels familiar to you, it should. It's not much different from. It's mostly the same as the transformation as the authentic Starscream, which was the previous Starscream I did. But this one, sort of, how do I say this? This one actually folds up the robot parts better into its jet mode than the Authentics one, of course, because that was a 5. Yeah, you see me noticing me. You know I haven't transformed this often when I'm like prying the wings through like that. So let's see. Hopefully it's all. The good thing is at least the wings like that. But when you do that, probably should take a look at the instructions because it might scratch some paint. Anyways, it's just give you some idea of how this transforms. So that you aren't you can figure it out more easily. Right. I think these Reactivate figures are a bit more complex than your average Generations figures. I remember like back, I think I'll get the peg in here to this tab here. Right, like I said, this is just similar to the authentic Starscream, but the robot mode parts fold in better. And, I need to fit this. Hold on, get these down. I'm really not getting the order of operations correct. Probably gonna mess up this part again, but probably not want to do it the way I did it. Not gonna want to do it the way I did it like that, but it's probably just gonna keep this in robot. Mode, most likely. And here it is. And of course, the guns, guess where they go in? That's right, underneath the wings. And there you go. Pretty awesome looking jet. Now do trans from the back. I said, yeah, no, I have a hard time with this guy, but but like I said, I'm gonna keep him in robot mode. So if I wanna, might as well transform him back on camera, which I also, because you know me, I usually sort of wing it when it comes to transforming stuff on, what's it called? On my channel. I can sort of get these, supposed to get these back up, I don't know. Let's see, here, I'm gonna get these bits up here. You don't want to forget to do that, as you want to get those up as soon as possible before clicking the wings in, so. If you're still watching this, thank you for bearing with me as I try to figure this out. If there's anything to take away from this, it's that the back's made of these two different panels. So, and you want to fold these up. Tab the wings in together as much as you can. Yeah, so all in all, I think this is a great set. It's a shame that at the time I'm recording this, we still don't have the game yet. I want it to do well. I mean, I think I did a Devastations review back in the day. I would like to do video game reviews sometime. Unfortunately, I forgot how to do them, so for now it's just action figures, and Beyblades. Hopefully we get these up. I just trimmed my nails, but as you can see, they've grown back a little bit, so need those to get these heels forward. I guess I could use a screwdriver, but that'd probably scratch it, because your fingernails aren't tougher than... This feels a bit loose. This one's a bit tight. It's kind of strange. Anyways. What if it's supposed to be like that? Anyways. Let's get the no rays back on. So all in all, I think this is a pretty good set. Unlike the Prime and Soundwave, both... Seems the budget seems to have gone equally into both of them. Really like Starscream, how he looks like the concept art that was revealed recently, but wasn't created 10 years ago. I really dig Bumblebee's new look as well. It looks really cool with a nice front bumper. And he's a really cool sports utility vehicle now. All in all, it's a great set and worth picking up right now. Please like this video. And if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, wait. I forgot. Go over articulation. You got bicep. Thighs over here. Knees, arms, bend 90 degrees. Some hip rotation here. Shoulders go up. Shoulder rotation in the shoulder movement in the shoulder. Ankle pivot and tilt here. And heads on a ball joint, of course. Bumblebee. The arms are on a ball joint. You got articulation. Shoulder articulation in the arms. Legs to go up, out. Thigh rotation. Can bend at the knees. Ankle pivot and tilt. Yeah, so now that we've covered that, this is an awesome set. And that's it for this review. Bye.